How do you make an impossible mission possible? On the 8th of June 2012, our president informed the nation that our electricity demand
will be double the current levels by 2030.
Are we really able to meet that demand? There are so many areas that could fail. There are so many people relying on us. We're still living in the shadow of 2008 when damp coal and overworked boilers wreaked havoc in our country. Let's analyze the mission. Our boilers need a lot of energy. The current demand is around 36 megatons of coal a year. That's a similar weight to all the cars produced by China, Japan, and Germany each year. Add to this diminishing coal quality that is ever tougher to mine. Sounds like a recipe for an impossible mission, all right? There's only one team for the job, the Primary Energy Division. How do we know that we'll be able to deliver? It all comes down to meeting 8 mission-critical challenges. Quality Challenge 1, Factual Approach to Decision-Making. When we get a burn report from generation that indicates a shortfall, the small team in integrated planning need to see the big picture and release fuel sourcing and coal operations into action. They must have the capacity to capture all the data and report to the right department. They also must ensure that the shortfall report is complete and accurate when it arrives at fuel sourcing. Fuel sourcing then has to get coal at the right quantity and specification to suit the power station. They've got to manage the 220 billion rand budget Eskom has entrusted them with to fund the sourcing strategy. This mission is not for the faint-hearted. It's becoming more difficult to source quality coal at economical prices. We face competition from developing nations and fluctuating coal prices determined by a volatile exchange rate. The solution is our negotiating strategy, which has been established as our trusted benchmark. The next big challenge is ensuring security of supply, a task for technical services and logistics. Technical services has to guarantee that we get the right quality and quantity of coal from the mines, while coal operations must advise the mines on best practices. Quality Challenge 2, Continual Improvement. The goal? Less contamination. Coal operations must be ruthless custodians of excellence, meticulously taking samples to be analyzed by our geologist and our SANUS-accredited labs. And if there are any discrepancies, we must have the guts to deal with them through the right channels. Our geologist has to check and verify the mine sample results and thoroughly inspect promising-looking coal seams. Quality Challenge 3, have a mutually beneficial supplier relationship. With all these demands, why would we even consider spending money on a centralized coal beneficiation facility? Our goal is to help smaller mines that can't afford the services to get the best out of their coal resources. We even need to be willing to consider greener alternatives like biomass when it isn't the convenient option and likely to cost us more in capital and effort. Quality Challenge 4, Involvement of People. Every part of our team is mission critical. Our mining engineer serves both the mine and Eskom, providing advice on equipment. He must honestly assess the mine life cycle. Our technical department faced the daily challenge of document and measurement control, following procedures and learning new systems that can be tough to grasp. Our logistics department worked to get coal from the mines to our power stations. They handled 2 complex contracts with our FCA-accredited contractors as well as all our independent contractors. They courageously worked through strikes, fuel shortages and breakdowns, all to ensure the mission-critical 42-day stockpile is maintained. They must keep focus on both the bigger picture and the minuscule details. The size of the task? Our smaller fleet FCA contractors' daily deliveries cover a distance of 1 truck traveling around the globe 15 times. Our quality advisors will continue to tirelessly check that weigh bridges on the mines and conveyors are calibrated. This is a thirsty mission, in fact, about as thirsty as the human race. Annually, we utilize a similar volume of water to all the carbonated cool drinks sold in the world each year. Our water department has to source quality water and comply with the DWAF legislation. Water is mission critical. Even in dry-cooled power stations like Medupi, water is essential to energy production as it creates the steam that turns the turbines. Our processed water must be safe so that we can return it to the environment if necessary. Our environmental management department monitor the mine's environmental performance. Our efforts are paying off. We can't rest though. Even when defunct mines close, we're jointly responsible, and our desire is to see that a mine's rehabilitation is done in a sensitive way that is above reproach. Quality Challenge 5. Systems Approach to Management. Of course, there's no way we can make the impossible possible unless the cross-functional team are on the same page and don't have secret agendas and silo mindsets. Our support departments are critical to success. Firstly, there's finance, who handle everything from costing of the mines to processing invoices and payments. We entrust them to deal with issues like expenditure on projects and monthly projections on our massive cash flows. Quality Challenge 6. Customer Focus. And then there's our communication department that we share with Group Commercial and Corporate Affairs. A team who keeps stakeholders informed and ensure Eskom maintains a positive reputation. Quality Challenge 7. Leadership. We've met the challenges, so why are we about to change our winning formula by moving our deliveries from road to rail? Partly because our government has requested it.
We will expand rail transport in Mpumalanga, connecting coal fields to power stations.
But mainly because we're committed to contributing to safer roads with fewer accidents and potholes. We will reduce our truck fleet by 80%, supplemented by conveyors where possible. So this is the business of PED. An impossible mission? Impossible, but for two things: people and quality. Our people and their relentless commitment to quality are what makes our impossible mission possible. We subscribe to ISO 9001 and are committed to doing things right the first time. Quality Challenge 8. Process Approach. Quality isn't a corporate program. Quality is our Eskom way of life. As Henry Ford once said, quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Instead of getting stuck in the doing rut, we need to add a vital step before and 2 steps after. Quality happens in our daily activities when we plan, do, check, and then act. And when things go wrong, ISO 9001 gives us more tools for the task, such as the DRINK acronym. Document management. We need to control documentation, ensuring the most current versions are used. Record keeping. We need to also capture information that is easy to understand, locate, and store for future use. An internal audit is designed to review what the company is doing so we can identify potential threats and take preventative action. Non-conformities. We need policies for when we fail to comply with our standards, conventions, rules, or laws. Corrective action. Finally, we need to eliminate the causes of a problem so we can prevent them happening again. Simply put, we deliver, we measure, we correct when we have deviations, and then we measure again once we've corrected the deviations. We'll learn from whoever we can, even Hansel and Gretel. Create a document trail behind you so that when things go wrong, it's easier to find a way back to safety and quality. Through our people and ISO 9001, we will ensure our nation continues to be a great place to live in Africa and a great place to invest for the rest of the world. Only with you will we be able to say, mission accomplished. The mission is yours should you choose to accept it. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Just kidding. At PED, safety comes first. Mission accomplished. Safely.